Oh, my tweaking. I be having to do a little bit to get the everything right. So how that going, man? I just dropped that link. Cause bro, I was just on bro, I was on Waldo page, and we was just over there cooking it up there. So we decided we was going to end it there, come here. So I'm about to let the game watch Waldo. So we decided we was going to end it up. Well, I know your real name. You talking about
Waldo? That's another shooting out here.
I know your real name.
Oh wait, which time about you know my real name?
Your real name.
Which time about?
Your real name. I ain't gonna say your real name right now.
He must have got hit with that Waldo shit.
Man, bro. Hey, yeah, though. For the regular game, that was just something, man. Y'all go ahead and get like stud.
What it do? What it do?
You gonna chop it,
man. Bro. It's a shooting happening right now at our Walmart.
What?
It's another shooting at our Walmart in Cincinnati and shit.
Hey, y'all smash that like button when y'all get in. If you here for a good time, not a long time, y'all know how we do it, man. Drop a like for the boy. Definitely show y'all support that way. I definitely appreciate it. We finna, pretty much just basically talk about some of the things that we already talked about. Well, we just extended the conversation from when we was just on bro page. Said, damn, Donovan, the boat. I seen no game. They say you hit the weight room. Bro, y'all definitely hit the like button when y'all get in, man. We're gonna be spreading some jewels today, bro. I'm waiting on mirror for me, man. We finna, I got somebody else, JP back there. I'm trying to see. I'm really wanted to be so crowded so everybody can get their thoughts out. We definitely appreciate y'all, man. All the support, bro.
Man, I hate this thing. I hate this camera, like this Streamlab camera. I look crazy as hell. You know how it flips your screen? You know what I'm talking
about? Nah, I know how to Streamlab the cam.
I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, I know how to Streamlab the cams, but it just be looking weird. Hey, also Cole, definitely appreciate you for that, my boy.
JP, what's up, JP?
What up, man? What up?
Definitely appreciate that.
We got the watch on.
Yeah, but I'm gonna start off. We're gonna start off. I know we kind of ain't talked about much right now. We just getting the group here, man. But we gonna start off with the title says, which is the craziest thing of the day. Policemen actually went in. Some policemen went in, got and grabbed their kids at the school where the shooting went down at, and they left out after they got their kids. And like they didn't go back in until the full 90 minutes was up. I don't know at what point they went in and came out, but they didn't really get the shooter apprehended until a full 90 minutes. But during that time, it was enough time for them to go in and get their kids and leave the rest of the other kids there, bro. That's crazy.
90 minutes.
Hey, FYI, I ain't trying to change the conversation, but it's another little mass shooting happening right now in Cincinnati at another one of our Walmarts. 2 people shot, one of them died.
See, you was just saying what was gonna happen, cuz on the phone.
This our second one. We got 2 Walmart shootings and a mass shooter at the Fifth Third Bank Center.
See,
It's only about to get worse.
they don't give a fuck.
Y'all need to
about
understand the time that we living in, why we need to keep praying, why we need to be, constantly on the daily seeking God, because it's going to get worse. It's not going to get, you about to start seeing more planned shootings, more shootings that ain't even planned. You about to see more of just craziness. Man just killing man as if we aren't man, like we animals. Yes, the Bible speak of it all. And then you'll never understand the what is that hand if you're not really engaging into that Bible gonna let you know what happened, what's happening, and what's about to happen. You don't gotta
like
believe
you
it.
said, like Mark, you were saying though, like this the beginning of the end for real. Like this the beginning, like it's starting now. Like all the bullshit about to start happening. So y'all need to be wrapped up in the Bible, wrapped up in God. Because if you're not, you're gonna fall victim to the world.
But that's for me, my perspective, looking at God and everything. That's how can you look at God, but what's going on is hate. It's hate towards the black people, like what happened in Buffalo. That you can't say those people didn't look at God. We don't know that. I mean, you know what I mean?
No, it ain't the fact.
It's just hate.
That's
That's how I look at it. Like it's just hate right now going on.
It's definitely just it ain't got nothing to do with no color. It's evil. It's
Evil.
good and it's evil. It ain't nothing to do with the color. It got nothing. Certain colors might be prone because of propaganda. Again, what we talk about on bro stuff. Certain ethnicities might be prone to carry out certain acts. Like white people might be prone to carry out mass school shootings, and blacks we're just more prone to carrying out black on black crime, gang violence, because that's the propaganda in which the world pushes every day. Not that they push this for white people every day, but you can kind of understand where I'm going with it. That's their realm of the way that they do things, and who knows how all of this stuff come about. But at the end of the day, it's sad. It's sad, but it's all aligning with God's will. All of this aligns with God's will. That's the crazy part. That's just the
Bro,
inevitable. It's inevitable.
Bro, 2 Timothy chapter 3, verses 1-5. It says, "But mark this, there will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love, unforgiving, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not lovers of good, treacherous, rash, conceited, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having a form of godliness but denying its power, have nothing to do with such people."
Yeah.
I mean, ain't that the truth, man?
That's
Man, it's like
verbatim.
you want to be surprised, but I mean, if you read your word, you can't really be surprised, for real. I mean, this says it. Like, for us, as God's people, we should really be expecting all of this, for real. So, man, I try to tell my people, like, crazy thing about the black community is, man, we take our voting rights very seriously. And the reason behind us taking our voting rights seriously is because we feel like, our ancestors didn't get the right to vote. So we need to be taking our voting rights seriously. But we don't take our gun rights nearly as seriously as we take our voting rights, bro.
I don't even think black people take their voting rights serious though. I don't agree with that.
I feel like definitely our elders, like our aunties, uncles, grandmas.
You talking about the elders, but the youth though, we don't take our voting rights serious.
Yeah, a lot of the youth. Yeah, I can agree with that.
What do we take seriously?
We should take our gun rights seriously, though, man. Like, if
niggas would rather get a gun than get a.
The gun right. It ain't the gun rights ain't in the black community. We gonna keep it frank. Ain't no these. We ain't gotta worry about this. So let's not confuse ourselves as we don't in the black community. We don't need guns. We don't need guns in the black community. Because we the only ones killing each other in the black communities, and I'm talking about in the where it's just predominantly black, Chicago, Cincinnati's, and different New York, wherever it's predominantly black, wherever it's predominantly black at, they come on, name one mass school shooting in the black neighborhood. I'll sit here and wait. Obviously, you probably could find one, but that in our environments, that isn't the problem that we face. So I wouldn't say we need to know about. I don't think that not that we shouldn't. I think that we do need to go about it the right way. If you want to have a gun, I think that you definitely need to know about the right way to have it, so that you're not putting your freedom at jeopardy, and so that you can literally be able to definitely protect yourself and during what's going on. So I think you're right and I'm right. I think both of them could be true, but we just need to go in and kind of like just crease out the how we would do it and stuff, because everybody needs to know about guns, and everybody that education and to have that legalization to protect yourself, is every man's right.
It's the Second Amendment.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree. But in terms of, how do y'all feel it? Because I don't want to get off topic and I want to stay on topic. Just for those schools, for I guess like where this stuff goes on, it's probably what you would say like suburban schools mainly. Which I think like where did this stuff normally go on at? A suburban or all white schools?
Yeah, suburban
in the suburbs.
What could be a solution to this?
I say the solution to be to have police officers patrol the school or veterans patrolling the school with handguns, because a regular security guard not gonna stop no school shooter, bro.
Right.
Like,
Well,
They're not gonna stop the shooter.
Yeah.
2 Walmart employees just got killed right now. 2 Walmart employees just got shot in Cincinnati in our suburbs of Fairfield. That's the suburbs. Now. 2 Walmart greeters just got killed.
See, you need somebody in there with a strap, bro.
Bro, this was what's crazy. This Walmart is in the suburbs. They got sheriffs and all that shit guarding them. So how the fuck these motherfuckers? This the second person we didn't damn near got killed. We got another little young black dude got executed right in front of the Walmart that I go to.
I saw that video. That's crazy.
Actually, this Walmart that he killed dude at, it's a District 3 police station right next to this Walmart. He shot somebody in the head in broad daylight and got away.
We talking about the dude who hopped out of the car and shot that dude?
Huh?
We talking about the dude who hopped out of the car and shot old dude? I think I saw that video, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro. They got into an argument in the Walmart first. The police and security was watching that shit. Dude left. Same dude standing outside and just shot him in the back of the head. They just caught that motherfucker like yesterday.
Yeah, man.
He turned himself in a Rolls Royce.
Y'all probably seen the video where a guy in the car shot the little girl in Virginia, shot him in the leg, and she couldn't feel her. Y'all saw that video? Y'all didn't see that?
Damn. Did she get shot outside?
Outside, yeah. It was like
I seen that. They were shooting
that was my home city. They got the little girl, shot a little girl. It was somebody else's op. I don't know.
Wow. So what's the
I don't know the full story.
It's crazy. It's too much stuff going on right now.
Too much, man.
To keep up with.
Too much.
It's so much to keep up with. It's so many. The main thing that we can continue to tell people, and what the world ain't gonna tell y'all, they gonna want y'all bought in. They gonna want y'all. Hey, look, everybody gonna be so bought in on what's going on, but ain't nobody gonna be busy trying to be covered during the situations. Like, you need Jesus and God's prayer over your life, over your family's life, and everything. This says what? Police 17-year-old in critical condition after Avondale shooting. We got another shooting going on at a Walmart right now. As we're doing this, talking about the police leaving, going into that school to get their kids, but leaving everybody else's kids behind. We got another incident that just happened right now, and it's just like, man, we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared.
Hey, let me get a question real quick. I think she asked me that shit. It's going based off what it's going based off what you was just about to say though. Like in the hood, like now people say like, all right, it's gonna be a shooting in the hood, but now you gotta be aware everywhere you go. It could be a shooting anywhere. It don't matter if you in the hood or not. You can get shot in the mall, you can get shot in the movie theater, you can get shot in school, you can get shot anywhere. So now it's like everybody gotta be aware, you gotta be prayed up so that you can be ready for anything that come your way. So right now it don't even matter where you at. Anywhere is dangerous now.
Anywhere.
That's the worst.
Man, I feel like man.
Look, hey,
I personally feel like everybody should be carrying right now until at least, you know,
Everybody.
they figure it out straight up. Like everybody should just be carrying right now because the more people got it on them, you know, the better we can stop this stuff from happening because the police don't get there until after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I'm telling you, I keep going on me with 30 rounds everywhere I go. That's just me personally. 30 rounds.
Come again and say that. What'd he say?
I said I keep one on me with 30 rounds everywhere I go.
I got 18 in the 9, 60 in the chop.
18, 16.
This is what I was talking about earlier, man. So many, like all of these situations pile on top of each other, and we forget about the lost lives that happened a month ago,
right?
A year ago, 2 weeks ago. It's like we constantly being desensitized to the evils of the world because they keep presenting it to us. They don't present enough, bro. We're literally stuck in a dark cloud. We stuck in a dark cloud, and only thing that matters is the next person that dies, and they only matter for the week. If somebody else died with a bigger death, then now we talking about them that week, and now we're not even caring about what that family going through. Now you feel me? It's just like so much going on. We need to be we need to be coming together right now and larger numbers. It should be more than 124 people on here right now. We should be worrying about the solution within the madness. The madness is going to go on, period. But we need solutions within it so that we can, try to make it out unscathed. Try to make it out unscathed so our people can try to make it out of what's going on and how we would want them to. But if we ain't enlightening nobody on what's going on, if we're not spreading higher awareness of what's going on right now, then we're just gonna continue to let our people meet their demise by any way, like however it come. All we worried about is dancing, king, and we rap about everything, but what we should be.
That's a fact. Everybody worry about the wrong shit, for real. There's kids dying out here, man. Yeah.
You're talking about it, but not talking about no solution.
One solution
is when it happened. Like, we was on the phone earlier, AG. We was talking about like how they gonna put this shit on the news channel for now, and then they gonna let it go in 2 weeks. Next thing you know, it's gonna be another one. So it's never no solution. It's just we gonna the school shooting happen. We gonna put it on CNN, whatever, and then it's gonna happen again. Where's the solution at? What is we gonna do? Like, when are people gonna stand up and say we gotta stop this shit? That's my problem.
People, man, look, we gotta stop thinking about how we gonna stop it and think about the solution during the madness. That's what I was saying. Because, like you just said, there is no solution.
What you mean by that?
So that you can make it through the situations unscathed. Put God's in covering over you, your life, your family's life, the prayer of God. Shed Jesus' blood, shed God's word over their life. Speak life into them and not death. We got the death cloud over us, just waiting on us to claim it. Like death is literally over us. We got nothing but evil and madness is in the air right now. That's in the air right now, and it's kind of like it's contagious. It's kind of like my dog just literally said in Ohio, we got all this stuff going on, and sure as shit, that whoever just probably went in Walmart and did whatever shooting they just did in Ohio, they know about the Walmart shooting that just happened, whatever, a couple weeks ago. They know about the situation that just happened yesterday. It's like something that's contagious. And what is it? It's the evil spirit. If you don't if you don't got that rock for a foundation, and you angry and you stressed, you go, bro, man. Some people just snap with that spirit. Some people just snap with that evil spirit, and it's go time Period, point blank. If you don't got God's covering over your life, if you don't care about it, don't sit back and be crying when things start to happen. Oh my God. And then y'all gonna blame him. They're gonna sit back and they're gonna be blaming him. But none during this time, how many times did you get on your knees and you ask for his covering? How many times did you do that? How many times you got on your knees, you asked for his covering, and you prayed over your family? How many times? How many times are you making that sacrifice to make sure that hey, if there is a God out there who people continuously praising on and they continuously confessing his love and confessing what he can do for them, if there is a God out there during this time, you might want to see, you might want to seek him, you might want to find out if it's true or not. You might want to. I'm not saying that all people who believe in God, because even the Bible talks about even believers will be tricked. Not only will they be tricked, we will be killed for God. We will be killed. It's a lot of things about to go on, but at the end of the day, are you still praying to him to make sure that if you do die, it aligns with his will, but you have done every single thing that you could have done in order to receive God's grace to enter the kingdom? That's what it's truly about, because it's a stepping stone. Don't worry about the fun, the sex, and the women all you want to, but when your life in their eyes, when it's shut and it's done, it's done. What was in your heart that's what he's gonna judge you by. The world not gonna tell you that, because they want you to meet your demise. They want to see you down there in heaven. Down there in hell with them. They don't care. They think that they don't got no hope. They don't know that if you're alive with that breath that God breathed into you, you can be saved. All of y'all that's in the industry, y'all can be saved. The only person who can't be saved is it's certain things that the Bible speak on that, man, they know you can't. I think if you eat human flesh, ain't no salvation for you. If you and I think it was another one just about the mockery of God. It was just a few things that's in the Bible that I've read that speaks on, those saying he won't forgive you for it. But at the same time, come on, a lot of us can come back from things that we think we can't come back from. Exactly. I don't know about everybody in the industry, but man, God's grace extends far, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it to that point. But sometimes we have to get into it, and we we worried about the wrong things. We're worried about, people dying left to right, bro. What JP said, you better keep 30 on you in a Walmart, because man, the time that we're going on right now, you better continue to understand that there's about to be more of these going on.
And it's sad, like you said. It's sad, like you said. You got to keep it on at Walmart now. At Walmart,
everywhere you go.
Grocery store too.
Bro, I take the strap with me to church.
The grocery store, the park. Hey, you got cash on you everywhere, man. You never know what can happen.
Man. But man, the most important, listen, guns might be the most important armory that you can have on you is the armor of God. Period. His armor, like in his word, he said it. That is the most powerful armor that you could ever have for your life. But you could definitely protect yourself with man-made weapons as well. But man, God's covering and his grace, man, them people going to be struck down in ways before they even get to your doorstep to put any harm on God's people.
Right.
Some people going to again die for his will, but at the end of the day, bro, I keep telling y'all get out there, not get out there, but get on your knees and y'all pray for his grace, pray for his mercy, because everybody don't get it. We got curses, generational curses that we have not broken in our family. So, and it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of prayer and sacrifice.
And on to what Hud said, like basically, like we saying, like, yeah, carry your gun, but you also got to get on your knees and pray to God. Yeah. That's our Father right there. That's the creator of the universe. If you locked in with him, you good. You don't got to worry about nothing. You don't even got to have a gun. You know God.
I wouldn't say worry about nothing. I'll say it's part of it. I think it's
if I know the God I worship, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried about nothing.
No, man.
That's assuming that the people in Buffalo weren't believers.
I'm talking about me. I fear nothing because God. So if I
not assuming,
if I get shot, it was a line for God. That's what God wanted to happen. I got that much faith in God. I'm not scared of no man, nothing. Whatever happened, that's what.
I don't carry because I'm scared of anybody, because I know if I die, my soul is fine. But at the same time, you don't have the right. You don't have the right to take my life prematurely. So if I got it on me, like, I protect myself. And if if something happened where I'm protecting myself and you get at me first, like, then but I did everything to protect myself and like
Right.
protect this life that God gave me. But I'm not
Exactly.
worried about my soul. I'm not fearing him who was able to kill the flesh. I'm fearing him who was able to destroy the soul. So I live my life based off of my belief in God. But at the same time, you're not about to take my life or my wife's or my kids' life prematurely.
Respect.
You know, if I can do something about it, and I can because I have a right.
That's man-made death. The gunshots, all that's man-made. Damn, car crashes are man-made.
God probably didn't want me to die in that moment. He probably told me, "Hey, man, you live in the state.
Exactly.
You got gun rights. So you might as well
Shit,
find
this
your
the
rights."
solution right here. For me.
Bro, I had to up my burner to stop a
solution.
crime one time, bro. Like this man was running from the police. He slammed his car into the back of this lady car. I'm stopped at a stoplight, and I just see the cars flying by me. So two cars flew by me. It was a white SUV, and then it was the lady's gray SUV, and then it was his car after that. And his back right tire was blown out. So it took me a while to figure out what was going on. But his back right tire blew out while he was running from the police, and he slammed his car into the back of the lady car. So then he jumped out and he started trying to carjack her. So when I realized what was going on, I jumped out, up my firearm, and luckily the police was like 15, 20 seconds behind me. But I was about to have to put this dude down. And he was high on fentanyl trying to carjack somebody while he was running from the police.
Where you live, Big Bro?
Missouri, St. Louis.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, this is one of them red states. So, but yeah, man. Long story short, man, he was basically trying to hide this woman's car and drive off it while she was still hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like in that situation, like it was good that I was there when I was there, because if he had a little bit more time between the police showing up and doing all of that, he probably would end up killing that lady, man.
I commend you on that, man. That's public.
But it just
as a black man, I don't know about that, but I salute you for that.
What I'm saying though, it's like I was a responsible gun owner in the right place at the right time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like it's more responsible.
Somebody's life, man. That's probably why God had you there at that moment, man.
Right. If more responsible people are carrying guns out there, bro, like these people, they might get off, a couple of shots and unfortunately kill a couple of people, but they ain't about to get no 19 kids, bro. You got enough responsible adults around carrying guns, bro.
That's school stuff. That's hard. So what can you do? You say you put metal detectors in the schools?
Not metal detectors, bro. Start to arm the schools with come on. We know way too well that they can pay basketball players, football players, musicians, entertainers millions of dollars. I'm talking about so much money that you'll be like looking and it'll make a non-jealous nigga jealous. Like, why are you getting paid so much money for this? Like, this is crazy. Like, being honest, we all can fall blame and victim to that. And we all know the people who go out. I don't agree with the people fighting for the. I know how you ain't really fighting for the country. They really going out, taking and exploiting. And that's why when they come back and they going out and killing, not only are they killing innocents, they killing, people that I guess that they're kind of supposed to kill. But when you think about it, those people are the ones who really fight for their country. I know I'm kind of going off on a whim, but if you if you're the United States and you invade Afghanistan and they got soldiers their people are going to think that they're the ones who's defending their turf because you are in their land. You can't say that you're defending the United States if you were Afghanistan. You can only defend the United States for being in the United States. So I'm not trying to say that I agree with what they do, but I'm saying since those people go out there and they put their life on the line and they come back so mentally jacked up, they come back and they be homeless, they commit suicides because they don't have nothing to look forward to. So y'all play these people like that. That just shows y'all that they don't even care. Once you're done, you're done. But why y'all can't employ them off duty, not off, but people who are back home who came from
veterans,
came from being deployed. Put the veterans in there. Give them. Obviously, you got to make sure that everybody who is going to be guarding over a school has to go through major psych evaluations, major psych evaluations to be in that school with a legal pistol or whatever it is. So they need to go through that as well. We ain't skipping no steps. But again, we don't need security guards in there that just look like me, and just because they big, that ain't stopping nothing. The police, hold up. The police was out there with guns. They was out there with guns. They ran in there while he was killing people, and they still like it was one dude. It was literally one dude, and there was a gang of police officers. And you mean to tell me that they like, bro? It makes no sense. It's like they allowed it to happen, but they was like, hold up, it ain't gonna happen to my kid. They probably broke code and did that. But you see that they weren't gonna break code for y'all kids, and we gotta remind ourselves that these people are supposed to be sworn in to protect, but they ain't. And we like, yes, the spirit is out there for everybody to grab, but we do gotta put pressure on these people to do their job. To do their job, and we gotta put pressure on the government. But are we? No, because when we have conversations like this, not too many people are worried about it. But if we were all here talking about rappers and stuff from old block, it would be filled with all the kids, all the grandmas. You would get everybody wanting to comment. But when we start talking about how we gonna navigate through this stuff, how we gonna even just see little bits and better pieces, because we can make it better. We as a people we can, but it just won't happen because enough people aren't bought in. Yep. And God knows that enough people won't buy in. Y'all will buy into the shit that kills us, but y'all won't even buy into the shit that could help you live. That makes no sense. It's like we're literally made backwards. And I don't know. It was like he programmed us one way, but we unprogrammed ourselves and programmed and Satan or whatever the energy that comes along with him programmed us into literally be alive. And the only thing that has substance is the shit that don't have no substance for our life.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
I don't know. I think we should start doing it ourselves. Shit, fuck it. You say you got ARs and shit. I got an AR. I kind of feel like, man, I ain't about to keep sitting. Yeah,
but they gonna shoot you down.
No. I'm talking about how you talking about protecting the schools and what we gonna do.
They gonna still shoot you and then use it as an excuse because you a black man. Let's not forget who they should allow to do this shit and who they not. I'm saying the police gonna shoot you. They didn't shoot police. But if it's a black dude in the school shooting, nigga, they gonna go in there quick. They gonna bring the SWAT team and it's gonna be ready. You're not gonna be able to get through with that. You can't go out there and like it ain't gonna happen that way. And like nigga, ain't nobody finna be sitting in no school for no hours if they ain't getting paid to do it. Let me see you get all your time away for free like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's a dude down here. Y'all probably seen him on the news. He with the Huey P. Newton gun club down here. He be walking around with his gun protecting shit, but that's only because he got a relationship with the police to even allow him to do that motherfucking
y'all
shit.
Definitely dropped the
I ain't gonna lie either, bro. Like when I had to up my pistol on old dude who was about to carjack old lady, bro. Like the police, like I don't know if it's just because they was chasing the dude and so they knew that I wasn't the suspect, but like they was just telling me, "Hey, holster your weapon," before we run and arrest this guy. It was just like
exactly, that's how I say I salute you. That's dangerous because they.
Yeah, I know, but surprisingly, they didn't come out guns drawn at me like shooting. You know what I'm saying? They was like holster your weapon, and then they ran and tackled the dude and arrested him. But then again, like I don't know if it was just because they was chasing this dude. You know what I'm saying? And they already knew what was going on, and they was going into a situation.
Right, they probably had a suspect. Probably knew who the guy was.
Hey, look though, because I see a lot of comments that is out of the ordinary. Somebody's phone going off.
Hold on.
Again, bro, we need to understand that school shootings ain't happening in the black hood.
What the fuck?
So we can go on and on about certain stuff, but like this isn't a problem that we fighting. We ain't fighting this. We fighting the evils of the world in a different way. But I see a lot of the comments is like, well, we need to go, bro. We need to be going out there. If we want to talk about what we need to be doing, certain people that stay in them areas, that stay around like communities like that, that's up to them. But our communities, nigga, ain't no school shootings happening like that. So are y'all gonna go stand out there and tell them gang members they'll go shoot at them? Hell no, they gonna shoot you because you're not gonna get to talk to them because you look like a gang member. So let's remember and keep ourselves knowledgeable of the fight that we fighting in our hoods and the fight that's happening outside the hood. That's a different fight.
Hold on, wait. You thought I was talking about standing out in front of them kids' schools? I'm talking about they peoples need to go do that shit.
Oh, all right then. That was
Yeah,
y'all
you was
gotta
like,
be.
you gonna get shot. I'm like, I ain't getting
That's
shot.
what I
You
was saying,
gonna
nigga. Y'all
protect
finna
your
go.
kids.
No, I'm saying because in our hoods we not fighting this. We
Ain't no
facing
school
it.
shootings in none of the schools around my neighborhood because they all got black kids and they probably gonna fight your ass for real. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, he said, as a white guy, I've never seen a point in being racist, being hateful. Don't help you or the next man. Like I grew up by my cousin's side, and he looked like Donovan. I don't call him cuz. I call him bro. And that's the truth, bro. At the end of the day, racism is just a spirit attached to anybody who really, you feel me, don't have a solid foundation at home for it's a low life spirit. And it can get attached to not only white folks, but black people. There's so many black people that don't like white people because what happened. But you can go and find every race that done the same thing. Before we came over here, we was enslaved over there, beaten. They did the same thing over there in Africa to us before we came over here, and that's just the fact. Y'all get what I'm saying? So ugly don't have a color behind it. Evil don't have a color behind it. It's a spirit. It ain't a certain group that's prone to doing a certain amount of evil out here, bro. It's just what's in the world. It's what's in the world, and racism was literally a dividing and conquering tactic from Satan that they made money off. It's just a lot to come along with it, but it's divide and conquer. If white people and black people came together, we would be too powerful.
And one thing motherfuckers be forgetting is that we living in the devil world. This not God world. So
no, this is God's world, but he gave Satan temporary permission.
I'm saying like Satan can basically rule the world. You know what I mean?
It's not as simple as that because he's the prince of the air. But if you know who you are in Christ, then he don't even got no power over you then. He ain't got no power over you.
Talking about in the sense of like all the suffering and shit going on. Like when we die and shit like that, it's gonna be eternity with God in heaven. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. I know what you're talking about though.
No, I'm just saying like when we be saying something, like we be having to get a better breakdown of it, we just understanding like just how crazy, like because this stuff get broad and it can get, you feel me, it could get a lot of, it can go a lot of different ways for real, bro. But I like it really is what you said. Satan is the king of this world. He is the god of this world for the most of the world, for basically for the whole world, because at the end of the day, all men gonna sin. All man is going to sin. The only man who did it was Jesus himself. So this is the devil's world, Satan's world, because God gave him permission to capture whatever soul that he could. Because if Satan captures your soul, man, then what he had going on was what your heart really wanted. If that's what it ended up being. Whether you be tricked into it or not, it's just what it is. But it's crazy, bro. One, man, I just want to say I appreciate the panel. Y'all definitely get the lights up for us, man. I thank y'all for coming on, sharing y'all wisdom, sharing, just like doing whatever that we can to just help us raise the frequency about what's going on, bro. About what's going on, and it's just sad, man. It's sad that we as people. Like, even in the places where they don't even, even go through stuff like this, now they're getting to see, like, what people in the hoods kind of go through every day. Like I said last time, black people are the only race of people that really knows what it feels like to have 20, 30 people dead that they grew up with. I know more than that, and I know some people might know less, but, like, we're the only race that's desensitized to death. In the large amounts in cities that's affected, like we are. But what can we do?
Lead by example. That's the main thing we could do. Do what we're doing now.
Listen, this somebody said, I saw an interview that they did with Mr. Ramos' mother, and she basically said her son didn't do nothing wrong, and that it was the people who bullied him and taunted him, and it was their fault, and that she was sure that they had the wrong guy and it was not her son. But then again, it was discovered she was a drug addict. Makes a lot of sense.
And they was talking about how he was broke, he was poor, and all that. Ooh, no. You got a whole
Like,
rifle.
that's pretty much most black people in America, boy. Like, what?
Right.
Y'all see us shooting up schools, man?
And him being Forrest Gump because he got a $2,000 rifle. He got an iPhone
Right.
13 Pro Max. You know what I mean? Like,
He
come on,
talking
man.
about bro back.
He ain't
What you saying? I think you muted.
Bro, that nigga had, bro, the rifle I got, I built it for like $5. That nigga had 2 rifles that at least cost $800-900. He had a 16-inch and he had one of the long ones cost the most. Them bitches cost like $1,200.
Yeah, and body
he had
armor.
stocks and all that shit. He had scopes, grips. Like, bro, he ain't that nigga, he can't be poor.
Oh, he has some,
He had
he has some artillery, man. For real.
Yeah, hey, now forget my background. I wasn't supposed to have O Block back there. That was back there for that video that I dropped earlier, and then I just forgot really to change it. And topic was at hand. I ain't really even feel the need to change it, so I just kind of did quick. Really wasn't even thinking about it.
Boy, if you don't shut your ass up, talking about ain't it dangerous to be sitting and shut your ass up.
I'm crying.
Did y'all see the nigga who made y'all see dude made a page of my name, Mira's name, and Jamal's name?
Yeah, I seen that, bro. I seen it.
Niggas crazy, bro.
That's crazy, man.
Now I'm on the water, man.
People are
What y'all want me to go to Alaska? We could go right now. I'm telling you. Just send me a picture, shorty. I'll be
Boy, have
there.
you here? I'm
Teleport
on
this
a
shit.
green screen now.
Hey, you gotta go get you a little.
What you got? You got it up on a hanger? What you got? You got on a rod or
I got
something?
it on
How you have it up?
He changed
you
the
can figure that out
background.
easy.
Hold on.
I hate what you said.
My shit ain't power. My shit keeps saying my shit ain't powerful enough.
Oh my god, no! I got like some little sticky things on mine that work for the weight that I got.
Okay.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, my shit ain't powerful enough either.
I definitely appreciate that,
That's funny,
Suzanne, Julie. I definitely appreciate that, and we could definitely light it up. Everything I gotta always be so serious, man. But with the topic at hand, the lives is being lost, man. My heart truly goes out to the family. Anybody who knew these people, not only from the incident that happened yesterday, but for the people, for the families that lost their lives last week to the racial shooting, man, my heart goes out to them, and I mean truly go out to them, and really for the parents too, man. Imagine being a parent. I can't say it enough, man. Imagine being a parent, bro. And matter of fact, no, did y'all hear about one of the dudes whose wife died? She was a teacher. His wife died. She was a teacher, and he died from heart attack.
Yeah,
That's
he died
mad.
from a heart attack, bro.
That's
Heartbreaking.
What do you mean?
He died.
Yeah, he died
His
from a
wife
heart
got
attack
killed in the situation, and he died like today, and died from a heart attack. You ain't never heard about people dying from bro. That's a real heartbreak.
Mhm.
Like really, you die from your heart, bro. And I've known a few different situations where it happened, but they left behind 4 kids, bro. They left behind. You don't know how this is going to affect his kids. We don't know how this is going to affect the kids, bro. It's so sad.
You don't.
Look, they got 4 of them. 3 of them can go and be a better person from this, but the 4th one could turn around and want to do the same atrocious acts to people that was done to his mom. It happens. It happens. People get a lot of different weird things that they want to carry out through trauma.
Yeah, especially
it break you and make you into something that you never could thought that a person would do.
It changes your brain, especially if you're old and you're aware of what's going on. It changes you.
I hope those kids get counseling though.
Yeah,
Man, they gonna need
everybody in the whole school, the parents, everybody.
I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. So
imagine.
I'm sorry to.
Yeah.
that stuff ain't nothing to play with for real. Just death, man. That's hard for
It
families.
is some damage out this motherfucker, though. It is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Shit, I know my family damaged in a motherfucker, boy. Boy, don't nobody want to go to Oak Block.
Hey,
Y'all going
why
to
y'all
jail.
won't come to where we at?
Yo,
Come to
take a flight.
Cincinnati, bro.
Wait, no, wait, look, let me address. Come take a flight to something different
come
and
to
expand
Jersey.
your horizon.
Right,
Wait,
real,
actually,
man.
we talking to a goofy. He not even from O Block.
Nope.
We gotta stop
Dang,
giving
O Block
roofers
boy.
the time of day. Nigga, you ain't even from O Block. You a fan. I don't even know
Why
why
they
you
even coming like that? Why they coming like that though? Who the fuck is that?
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not paying that shit no attention, but mirrors as my witness. Mirrors. I got them Yam Stammies.
Fact.
Please stop threatening my life, G. I like eating cereal, spaghetti. I like breathing air. I like women. I like to play Madden. God damn it. Leave me
and
be.
lose the next.
You lying, boy. I got on you.
Bad.
I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I should not have brought man up.
Oh, are you gonna sit
I
up
beat
here
you
on
with
the
the
pod?
Browns.
Oh, during the time that you beat me, why did you win? Did I make a terrible mistake? Did I not make a terrible?
How you gonna get mad at me because you got sausage fingers?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad. Look, we ain't gonna go all off topic, but dog, I pitched the ball back. Literally, all I had to do was kick a field goal, and I tried to. I forgot what I tried to do. I tried to do something in the game, and what I did, it actually didn't happen. I pitched the ball, and he picked it up. He was up by like 2 points. All I had to do was kick the field goal, and I would have been one. I would have won, but I done crushed it like 5. We like
My
5-1 right now.
too cold.
It's like 5-1. He capped. He's capping. He talking about now with the Browns. What the Browns 5?
Boy, you beat him 5 times.
I beat that man like 5 times. He
Hey,
can't mad at
what's
me.
going on with you, man?
He beat me like 4 times, G. The 5th one I won.
Niggas cap. Hey, bro, I play him on live stream and dog him out. He can't even score for real. They can't even get up there with me. Like I don't be trying to be beating down on who I am, but I get down on whatever it is.
Whoa.
Football.
Why
bro,
you saying my government name in here? Who is that?
Ooh, they said, is that Ronald Jenkins?
Oh
They
shit!
said the Gov.
That's a classmate. Who that is?
They said folks government. He must be friends with us on the Xbox, and he saw folks Xbox name.
I'm trying to
That's
see
how I
his
know
picture.
his
Who is
name.
that?
Nigga, he probably in the league.
Not you saying my government though.
Oh, but he probably know you. He probably know you. Hey, I definitely appreciate that, Suzanne. But look though, man, we done playing. We done, the Madden is cool. We gotta always find something that takes, like, look, you gotta find something to take the edge off. And me, I play games. I'm pretty much serious 24/7, with the way that I live, unless I'm talking on the phone with one of the guys playing the game or something like that. But, find something that could, take you away from being serious. But for the most part, nigga, you gotta, like, man, I don't know, stay on your job, stay on your grind, stay on your family, stay, trying to keep the core of your family. Like, we lose the principles of family and we worry about thyself so much that, it takes us away from the family.
Yeah.
Come box in Jersey, bro.
And y'all niggas in Chicago think only Chicago is shoot. Y'all gonna go to one of the boys stay and not leave. That's where y'all gonna make y'all bed.
No, seriously.
Boy, you don't want to fight me, G. You better cut that out. Whoever the O Block boy is, I bet you don't even know what it's like to get punched in the face.
Boy, man, he like 10 years old.
Hey, hold up, y'all. Let JP talk. What you saying, big bro?
No, like it shows me how people like glorify places that actually need help and some work, bro. Like they,
It shows you the dysfunction,
right? Who want to be from O Block, man? Like,
right.
man, I got a sister that live on West Side of Chicago, in Central Park. She want to get out. Every time I talk to her, she talk about how bad she want to get out.
For real,
like,
I'm sure,
like,
bro.
On,
Chicago,
y'all sitting up there like glorifying it. Come on, man. Grow up, man.
There's nothing to glorify, but we got a bunch of, like, people don't understand. When you a kid and you think like that, if you don't change that right now, you're gonna be the same way when years to come. It don't matter that you a kid. That, like, how do you think thugs die in the hood? Because they, like, niggas that be thugs when they like 30, they was thugs when they was 10.
Right.
How do I know? Because we breed them on O Block. All them niggas know the handshakes, and they know them better than you. Nigga, they walk up to you. You gotta be gang. They 5 years old, but they talking to you like they grown. We breed them for death at an early age. Niggas be loving when their kid know the whole handshake. We literally got parents out here throwing OTF parties, dressing their kids up as Lil Durk and King Von for Halloween. We're dysfunctional. We glorify dysfunction.
Do you think they know better though?
Nigga, no, they don't know better.
do.
No, they
Some
don't.
of
They
them
don't know
though. Some
better.
know better.
Some of
I
them
got
know
nephews.
better, but it's
I got
naive. It's
nephews that
being
when I'm talking
naive.
to them, when I'm talking to them, I got nephews who trying to glorify that. Live in Chicago, trying to glorify that stuff. And when I'm talking to them, I'm like, bro, go to school, man. Like, stay focused for real. Like, you ain't first and foremost, like, you my nephew, bro. Like, you not an OG in the family. You know what I'm saying? I know you. I know you since you was a kid. Stop trying to glorify something that you not. Like, yo, you know, my brother,
gonna
he
get
will,
you.
right. My brother, bro, he only, you know, if anybody could be street in our family, it's me and my brother. But we ain't even in the streets. You know, my brother got out the streets. I mean, he, you know, caught a felony and all that, but he got out the streets and started a logistics business. I ain't went back since.
And now he probably living his best life.
Yep, living
Nigga
his best
stuck
life.
to some. Look, the way and that's what why they can't do this. It ain't so hard for y'all to start back putting trades in high schools. It shouldn't be so hard. As easy as they took it out, y'all could easily implement that shit back in with some funding. That's Hope. Hope ain't no looking up to no rapper. Hope ain't thinking that nigga, I gotta be a basketball player or I gotta go to college when I ain't got no money and put that on my. No, Hope can be in trades. It's like Hope is how you're gonna make a living for the next couple of years, for your life, your future, wherever. That's what Hope stems from, knowing that I'm going to be able to be okay with living. And we need some type of trades. We need some type of hope through the jobbing systems where we're able to go and make a living that we can appreciate. Not working at Walmart, working at McDonald's. And I'm not throwing shade on nobody that do that. If you got to do that, definitely do that. But don't be working at a McDonald's and a Walmart 5 days out the week and you don't invest into yourself in none of those days. Man, it's going to be hard. But at the end of the day, how do you want to spend the rest of your life? Because you could spend 10 years getting that shit right, because it's going to go past regardless. But if you spend it getting it right, you can spend the rest of it relaxing. Right. But if you spend it that 10 years fucking around and playing around, you're going to spend the rest of your life begging, asking for things, always angry at yourself, always angry at the world, always ending relationships that are fruitful to you because people can't give you things. I've seen it happen time and time again. We've seen it happen. I'm sure y'all probably had. Once you get older, you see how people are with money. And they don't care how strong the relationship is, man. That relationship will end over $50. Yeah. All that will end over $50.
Yeah.
Hey, that man, what is it? OFV. He said we can't speak on people who, you know, live in O Block, just a mental cycle and stuff. Like, honestly, bro, yes, we can. O Block ain't the only hood in the United States, bro. Like, I was born and raised in the hood, and I got out. I live in the suburbs now. My kids ain't being raised in the hood. Like, bro, I went from getting my door kicked in, selling dope, selling guns.
What hood you grew up in?
I grew up in Northwoods, St. Louis.
You said where?
Northwood, St. Louis. Yeah, like right down the street from JVL. Yeah, I don't know if you know St. Louis, bro, but Highline, JVL, Northwoods, all intersect right there. Right now I'm in Chesterfield, which is a pretty upper class suburb in St. Louis. Yeah. So I ain't come from nothing, bro.
In the chat. Y'all drop some ones in the chat if y'all feel like we need some trades. If y'all feel as though like trades would be an extension of hope for our people, or what do y'all feel as though we like? Because it ain't that many jobs, that different many line of jobs in this world that's gonna give you an above minimum wage salary. Like, let's be honest. For the many, like we need certain people to do certain jobs. Like, let's just be honest. It's like you would just kind of think that certain people was just born to do certain jobs, like janitors and shit. Like, I'm just being honest. Janitors, like people like them, people who fly planes, like it's just you think about certain people just wouldn't be able to do these jobs. So I get it, but at the end of the day, man, we gotta at least come together and push for a higher minimum wage globally, or you got to get in your bag. And that's, you know, making the craft. You know, a lot of us in the Black community don't even know what we are good at because we think that everything is sports, or like that's what they tell us. But you probably are so good with your hands in so many different ways. You probably ain't good at math, but you probably good at psychic, like not psychics, but physics. You probably good at like something different, you know. And it's just like if we're not able to exercise that, if we're not being able to see different things, to expand our brains, if we're consistently thinking that it's just basketball, football, sports, or the hood, like we will never, you know, start to see like more people, not just a few people, but mature. Like, come on, bro. And the niggas that become scientists and shit like that, they be black, but 9 times out of 10, they don't even be from the hoods. They don't be from hoods. They come from families where there's 2 people and they come from the suburbs. And there's no knock to them. I wish I was one, but I'm just saying.
One thing I want to say to that though is sometimes something that be fucking it up is that the people be having records and shit, so they gotta follow like one.
You're right. You sure right, bro. You're right.
I'm talking about before we even get to that point. I'm talking about for the youth, And I know that you can get a whatever like some type of case built on you, but even that now, bro. Being able to, you know, get the petty offenses such as stuff like that stuff needs to fall off of people's records and stuff like that. But, you know, especially if the majority of the world is moving to a place and where, you know, we are all, you know, like every, you know, state and city is legalizing, you know, for people to be 18 years old to actually have firearms. It seemed like my video was over.
Yeah, you lagging.
Yeah, man, for real.
Wi-Fi went out.
Yeah, you kind of broke.
Yeah, you're still lagging. Yep, you're frozen. We'll let you know when you're back. We can hear you though.
But yeah, like for me, man, I am blessed that I ain't catching no felonies, man. Like I don't know what happened in my situation, but the CI.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what happened, man. But you see, they had a rock solid case on me. And I guess I knew who snitched on me when they kicked my stuff in.
Were you under 18?
No, bro. I was like 22, 23 when this happened. And I knew who snitched on me. So I reached out to dude who snitched on me, like, bro, I know it was you. It was the only person I ever served through my house. So I knew it was him. But
can I ask you a question?
That's what coming up.
Who's talking?
I think can I ask you a question?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
But yeah, if I would have caught a felony behind that though, what Mira was saying, bro, like the industry I'm in now, I would have never been able to work in my industry because they do your
It also depends on what it is too.
The arrest popped up, but I was never convicted on the crime. Now, if I would,
they don't care about that.
Yeah, if I would have got convicted, I would never been able to work in the financial industry. They fingerprint you.
Like finance is a bit different. Yeah.
You got to get specific licenses to be able to invest people's money. You know, do insurance and all of that, and do like financial planning. And they make you sign what they call a U4, and you got to do your fingerprints with the U4, and they look at all your history, bro, everything. Yeah. And if you got a felony within the next, if you had a felony within 10 years, you straight can't even be in the financial industry.
It's a fact. What's up, HG? Your AGB.
Nah, I ain't froze. I'm talking with y'all.
I knew you were frozen, bro. I was like, what you doing, son?
Oh, shit.
It was Captain, but we back. Hey, look, I'm gonna say a freestyle because niggas y'all gonna learn who I am. I'm gonna say
man.
real quick.
Nah, I was gonna ask you a question though before bro disappeared.
Nah, I'll fuck around. But what question you was about to ask though?
The right question.
Can y'all hear me?
We hear you. Yeah, we hear you. You supposed to ask a question. Ask a question, bro.
Oh, nah, I was
talking
gonna
about
ask
5G, nigga. We got what are you talking about? 5G. Wi-Fi go out if it's no matter what.
What's the name of them niggas? What's the name of them? The Proud Boys and all that shit?
Yeah,
the good old boys, folks.
I'm trying to figure out like why don't they use that energy where they be so ready to beef with us and have guns? Why don't y'all go protect y'all motherfucking kids' school with that shit?
That's a good one. That's a good one, bro.
You walking around here, where's the black people? Your school's getting shot up, G.
Hey, you know the dude who started that
That's
group was
definitely
Latino.
not a
though.
funny one, but it's definitely a good one, and it's enlightenment. But man, the moral, not the moral, but it don't happen that many times. It's happened enough times we can say that, but it just ain't happening every single day. So I feel like that's why people ain't taking those extreme measures to like really go out there. But man, let this stuff keep going on. The families ain't gonna have no choice, right? I feel like they ain't gonna have no choice.
No, I'm just talking about the racist white people, the
Oh.
Proud Boys.
Shit, they not finna go protect the school from white niggas. They
Or
if
everybody.
they racist, then they not trying to kill white folks. They want you to come try to do a racial school shooting. You go.
Yeah, but the whole
Make
time,
that happen.
the
Oh
whole
my
time you
god.
waiting on me to come do it, your next door neighbor out here killing your babies.
Everybody can just get home.
And that's for us too, though. Like, man, nigga, and who really doing it at a larger rate? And we can play and laugh all day
And
about
I ain't
that,
gonna
but
lie.
nigga,
You shoot
we-
my grandma, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna definitely say something because I want you to come looking for me.
For real.
if a nigga
That's
shoot
all I'm
your
saying. You
grandma,
ain't gonna shoot my grandma. I'm finna say something.
he shot his own granny.
No, I'm saying if you shoot my granny, I'm gonna say something.
Folks say you want racists to protect the schools. I think he just kind of being funny, saying like,
Nah,
if y'all
bro,
want
this is what I was saying.
use
This
y'all
is what I was
guns
saying.
to do some shit, then go stand out there and protect them.
He might got me for what I'm saying is all these racist white dudes who ready to go to war with black people for whatever the fuck reason. Why don't y'all take that same energy and go protect your goddamn kid's school?
Right.
It ain't a bunch of black people running around here shooting up your kid. You
Oh, no,
worried
it's
about us,
fair.
but your own kind is shooting your own kind.
Yeah, honestly,
Oh,
man, we
that's
more worried
right.
about us than they are. To be honest.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't even be really worried
Fact,
about
they not worried
black
about
people
us
for real.
at all. They not worried about us at all. Black people, we
what I'm
worried
saying is
about
we
everybody.
more worried about us than they are, bro. Like black people ain't going and mass shooting up the white population, man. Black people shooting up the block of that, and our kids
That's
getting
it.
hit from straight
That's
bullets.
because of the
All
environment.
our kids.
That's because of the environment, not just hate.
Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm
Not
saying is
even
like
that.
they don't gotta,
There's no
they
snitch
ain't
towards
worried
ourselves.
about that. White people ain't worried about us, man. They just trying to make sure we don't get ahead of them. That's all, man. Like
Bingo.
I'll tell you this, like just from my industry, man, the financial industry, bro, it's like it's systemically racist, bro. Like so yeah, my business model is like I have to go out and basically find my own clients and build my business from the ground up. Now, you throwing me in the whole pool of people who are white boys who, they moms are doctors, lawyers, accountants, right? So when they start in the business in the financial industry, who they call it? These rich, affluent people, right?
Yeah.
I started a business in the financial industry, who I'm calling? I'm calling my friends, my family. So off the jump, bro, I have to lean on the grace of white people to even give me a chance. And by the grace of God, by the grace of God, I do well for myself because it is some, non-racist white folks out there who really just sit down and have a conversation with me, but that ain't my family. That ain't my family. You know what I'm saying? My family ain't got that money to really invest in, like, they ain't really got $500,000 to put into, a 401k or IRA or, purchase these huge life insurance policies for their family. Like, they don't got that type of money, man. It's the white people that don't come across.
That's networking too, because they say who you know is that's get you successful.
Yes,
but also
bro.
who you know.
Bro. I do most of my prospecting off of LinkedIn, bro. Like I'm just like hitting people up on LinkedIn, cold calling people on LinkedIn, and trying to get an appointment with them and trying to figure out where they
I
at.
better listen, Donovan. That's an educated black man right there.
That's mostly white folks, man. That's mostly white folks, man. I tell you, bro. I see systemic racism just from my book of business, bro. Like some of my
racism is everywhere. It's in schooling. It's in the sports.
It's a big volume.
Nowhere where we are
27-year-old white boys that got like $500,000 in assets. Like, bro, you didn't earn all of that. Oh, my grandfather had farmland in Louisiana. He passed away. He left me an inheritance. Like, dang.
The thing is, though, we can't be so worried about what they got. And so, like, we need to be worrying about how we finna build up what we want for
how we got. Yeah,
I'm tired of talking about what they got and looking at, like, I don't care, because I know what I'm trying to do. And
Yeah.
I know my family, and I know if I have a kid right now, I'm busting that ass. I'm not there, my ass, to make sure that I promise you, they will never get the worst education like I had. They're gonna be going to private schools, getting the best education, eating the best meals. They ain't gonna see no arguing and dysfunction between the mother and the dad and all the cursing going on. Everything that my kid watch, I'm going to be making sure that I know what you watch. I'm going to have my shit censored. It's like we build relationships
Right.
with our kids in the wrong way, and it fucks them. Like we need the proper amount of love. It's tough love and just love. But
Yeah.
all the just love at the same time ain't gonna do nowhere. So that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, forget all the
Forget
shit
all
that
that.
they already got the head start. How we finna start taking what we feel is rightfully should be owed to us. How
I'm
we
doing
finna
We ain't even gotta take it.
I know you. That's what I'm saying, JP.
We ain't
You
gotta
doing-
take it.
you
We
doing
just
your
gotta
part.
spend our
You
money with
already,
each
you
other.
feel me?
Yeah.
You already doing your part.
Yep.
And forget about the bread come out the mud stuff. That's not nothing to be proud of. I mean, that's
Yeah,
cool,
that-
but we want our people to come from something, have a trust fund and all. That's what we want.
Folks said about
Yeah.
child support.
Yeah,
ruining
but
all.
on the real though, bro, it is a lack of resources in the Black community, and a lot of that stuff don't even have anything to do with just bad decisions that Black folks are making. It's literally generational a lot of time. Now, it's two different Black classes in America though, bro. You got the descendants of the North, and then you got the descendants of the South. And this is really affecting American descendants of slaves, really, bro. The people who, you know, they didn't. They way behind, but like the Black descendants of the North, like most of them are middle class Blacks today. But still,
Yeah,
in the South, man, it's different for descendants of slaves, man. It's a harder road, bro, and that's just facts.
And there was and God made it that way because yes, we all know we was chosen, but it's what people do to today. They want to make a God out of themselves, or make a God out of something with no use, or make a God out of something that go against the Creator, which who gave us life. Y'all, you can say what you want about you don't gotta believe in them. You could think that this is a game if you want. It really don't matter. But at the end of the day, like, we know that there's a God. Like, if there's a human being, look at all the creatures that probably still haven't even been figured out that lives in the ocean. It's so many different things that have been created in this world that expands far beyond mankind's mind. Like, it's literally, if you go all deep into the ocean and you flash a certain light down there, it's like a party of all the most beautiful colors that you could ever even imagine. It's like God's divineness of creation of, like, bro, it's so
bigger than
beautiful.
all this.
It's so beautiful. It's bigger than us. We think we the hottest shit because we can make and produce life. But dude, it's somebody that we gonna have to answer to, whether we acknowledge it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe that just faith, man, has for real. Like, I feel like any Black family that has held on to faith, like, that has enriched us in a lot of ways, man.
A lot, bro. Big
Just
bro.
faith,
What?
you know.
Yeah,
So
faith,
many-
faith and
No
progress.
matter how hard it
That's
gets.
why you where you are, and where I am, and Donovan is where he is, and they about to go where they go. Somebody has prayed for over our lives.
Yeah.
Somebody had prayed over our lives, and bro, prayer warrior, praying works. You know, and God gonna get the glory when He do it. So don't think that when you start praying that you're gonna wake up tomorrow or next month, and then you're gonna get the things that you think or expect to come along with prayer. It's gonna take a little bit more than that, bro.
And then another
They said
thing,
if you-
like everything you pray for might not be what God wants for you. So you gotta have open mind, because God knows
That's
everything.
it.
You know
That's
everything.
it.
He knows
But
what's
pray to
good.
receive Him.
Yeah.
Pray to receive Him in full. But what he just said was so key. I'm gonna let him expand on that if you want to, bro. You gotta pray for His will, because what aligns with what you want probably don't align for His will for your life. So you ain't gonna never get it. You ain't gonna never get it. But everything that is in His will for your life is gonna be beautiful, and you're gonna appreciate it more than you think you will. But we gotta start working and asking for His will for our life. We speak curses into our life every day. We continue to keep a dark cloud over our life every day with the things that we watch, with the people that we encounter. It goes deeper than just thinking that God gonna give you grace. Like, it, you feel me? It's like you might got a good friend, but you like, but he kind of nerdy, but you like him, but you don't want to hang around him, but you rather hang out with the people who, you feel me, is deemed cool to the world. But you more like the nerdy dude. But you want to, you know, it's like it'd be a battle, bro. It'd be a battle.
I'm a nerd.
I'm a fucking nerd too. I'm definitely weird.
I'm a straight square.
I'm lame. I'm more lame than what I thought. Like I be sitting here.
I'm lame as
talking to my
hell.
girl and shit, and like I start saying different words, and she be looking at me sometime like, bro, you lame as hell. Like, and that's just what it is. But I can appreciate my life. I can appreciate who I am. I ain't gotta act. And it's like once you stop acting, you kind of get weird to yourself. Like, shit, it's kind of like looking.
Hey, we all need one of these, man. Like every black man needs one of these. Like they be reading what's on it too, straight up. Like
every black man need more what?
A bookshelf,
a bookcase.
Bro. Just fill it up, straight up. Like
Yeah, book
got a
changed my life,
bookshelf.
man.
Take them
man,
I really
you
hope
Audible.
Joe
You
don't
don't
have to be
need no bookcase these days. You got Audible. You can just listen to books as you go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, book changed my life, man.
Man,
I got a library card.
Wait. Since we on books, since we're on books, we're gonna change it up because this can be about anything. The elevation of mind is literally what's gonna give us hope. So, and you can find hope in books, literally. Period. So I'm gonna go down the line. I don't have a book, but do y'all have any books? I mean, you said a book changed your life. Do you have any books or any stories from books that you've read that can be powerful and just to inspire one? Just to inspire one.
Man,
After he go, I know a book.
this book right here by Tony Robbins.
The Giant Within.
That's a motivational speaker, Tony Robbins.
The Giant Within, how to take immediate control of your mental, emotional, physical, and financial destiny. This book changed my life. I read this my sophomore year in high school, and it talked about how to change the way you do things. And maybe you have addiction towards social media, you have addiction towards rap music, you have addiction towards video games. Basically, he's saying to associate pain with those things that you do to create change. And Jamal, I asked the guy the question who had a smoking problem. One of the questions he asks us in the book is, what will happen if you don't change? What will happen if you don't stop listening to drill music? What will happen if you don't do this? What will happen if you don't read books? Then ask yourself, what will happen if you do? So these are just some of the things that are in the book, and it changed. I had like this video game. I used to play games all day. After I read a little bit of this book, I cut the cord of the game. I haven't played the game since. You know what I mean? I started reading more books. I highly recommend this book. I think the first 100 pages will change your life if you got something going on.
The Giant Within. I know who Tony Robbins is, but I don't really listen to him for real. I like Les Miles though, man.
Yeah, I like reading. I can absorb it better if I can read it.
Man, this one right here.
You definitely gonna have to text me that, man.
This is probably one of the most life-changing books I read in my life, bro. Like straight up.
Basic economics.
Yeah, Basic Economics, bro. By Thomas.
I'm talking about economics.
He's a black economist, bro, and he studied at Cornell University, and also not Cornell, but Columbia, and then also Harvard. And bro, he breaks down like it's a pretty long book, bro. So it ain't the title is Basic Economics, but it's a long book, bro. It's like goodness, over 600 pages. And in this book, he goes over every aspect of the economy and how the economy works, like from top to bottom, bro. He tells you if the government does this, this is what it leads to. If the government does that, this is what it leads to. If people behave in this way with their money, this is what it leads to.
Yep.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Like, man, I'm telling you, this opened
Look at this though.
This opened my eyes on.
Be real, guys. Do y'all really practice what y'all preach?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I wouldn't be on here if I didn't.
For real.
Straight like that.
What has been said tonight that makes you even ask that question? You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
He a troll, bro. He one of them O Block sissy fanboys. Because while he in the chat, while he's sitting in the chat, I ain't trying to take us off topic because I'm trying to find this book that I read. But dude, you're not gonna do nothing to us in real life. We civilized, but we was crazy first. You better calm down.
Exactly.
Niggas love going.
God,
Hey,
God
hey,
done
they
brought
be showing that
everybody
heart.
in here a mighty long way. You know what I'm saying? We just don't do the same stuff we used to do. But it's dirt.
Exactly.
It's dirt.
Bro,
Bro,
say I've
the
been playing
JP.
GTA for 10 years, real shit. What that got to do with anything?
Y'all ever heard of a book called Solomon's Quest?
Who?
Solomon's Quest.
Solomon's Quest.
It was like I guess the dude who wrote the book, he's some black dude that he was the creator of the Chrysler Rims, but he used to be like a drug dealer or some shit back in the day.
Nah, I ain't never heard about Big Solomon.
I gotta find the book, but my step pops made us read that shit just in case you thought you wanted to be big time dope boy. That book could change your motherfucking mind.
He say, just in case you want to be big time dope boy. That's for real, man. A lot of people need actual. They need to see some stories of people who've been in jail and then that changed their life and then why. Because everybody just think it's just a game.
Niggas talking crazy and shit.
Hey, Mirrors, look, bro, don't even worry about it. Cause the same people that's talking crazy in the comments are they making sure they don't show their face. You see me, G.
I know.
If
Come
you ain't
on here.
showing your face, go read a book.
Hey, yo, come on here and talk all that. Let's see your face.
Nah, we can't be inviting the devil up here. That's the devil.
Behind the computer shit.
He got wicked motives. His motives is wicked. Yeah, Solomon's lesser.
You gotta change your contacts and take them out.
You said what's the name of that book again?
I think it's called Solomon's Quest.
Solomon's Quest.
I'm talking to you, Katie.
Yeah,
you gotta take out your contacts.
Katie Davis.
But you told me at night though, right? Yeah. I'm just reminding you.
Not even that. If y'all ain't read no books from high school, I'm talking Tears of the Tiger, shit like that. What?
I ain't read no books in high school.
Oh, Hood, bro. She wasn't talking to you.
What?
She wasn't talking to you.
Who wasn't talking to me?
Which one? Queen Arazo. That's my girl and shit.
I ain't. What you talking about?
I don't know. She just told me. I don't know.
I don't know shit. I haven't even paid attention to no comments.
Bro, why is you looking at another man's waves? You gotta check on your mental health, bro. Something wrong with you. You like men.
Well, who said something about some waves?
He
said
bro,
some
he's
waves.
staring at you hard.
Bro, I don't even be brushing my hair. Like, you see natural waves, clown man. Stupid man. Bro, I be getting the weirdest comments. Niggas be commenting about my lips. They be like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga zesty, but I rock with him, though. Like, nigga, I can't help it that I might, voice, and when I do, like, nigga, I grew up around all women, bro. But I'm heterosexual, nigga. I'm heterosexual. It don't matter what you think I am, nigga.
I'm heterosexual, man.
But no, yeah, like I don't. It be funny. I just be like, why does that matter? Why are you worried about my sexual whatever?
He was checking your hair out, bro.
I ain't talking about bro. I ain't talking about him. I'm just talking about my boy, man. Hey, look, why I don't have more loyalty fans out here? I don't.
How do you do that? I talked about that, but I don't see nothing. I'll see it.
I've been a badge member. Flip it.
Yo ass ain't no badge member, stupid man.
Yeah, I am, bro. My shit. I gotta go put my shit back on today.
I'm gonna say, man, you ain't no badge member, stupid man.
Hey, yeah, I am on yours. That's why I never acknowledge my green check. You hurt my feelings.
Oh man, I acknowledge everything, and then it's gonna get busting. When I get more people that get a loyalty thing, I'm gonna put more pictures down there. So what we comment gonna be different from what everybody else comment. Hey, my boy Don, you hilarious.
He gonna go
Hey, but hey, look, though, I definitely appreciate that though.
You better keep this shit going there now.
That's definitely love. That's definitely love. I appreciate it for real, because I know you would have did it even if you wasn't a pimp. So that's definitely love. How you do it is you see it right there, and it just
I just saw that. That's my first time seeing that.
You see it on my little platform right there. It might say join, and you gonna have to click it. Then it's gonna take you to a whole nother web browser. So if you don't got a Google account or something already set up, and be already sending cheese, then you're gonna have to go through a long,
We
you
there.
feel me?
We
And
there.
it might not be worth it. It might not be worth it, but I definitely appreciate that, man. It be meaning a lot, man. You know, we just trying to build a platform to where it's cool for us to push narratives like that. And then when you see one person do it, that creates the move for another person. So look, I definitely appreciate that.
Come on.
Hey, JP, that's you, huh?
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Look, I knew that was you. I definitely
Yep,
appreciate
that's my
I
family
love-
right there.
Hey, look, y'all see nothing but gang right there now, man. These is all loyalties. I definitely appreciate that, man. You see, bro, right there with the beautiful family. Look, I do a lot of talking. I do a lot of things, but it's mainly to get what's for us to be able to get and appreciate what he got in that picture: a family, a wife, kids, be able to go out here and live a lifestyle that ain't got nothing to do with no drill. Nigga, that is literally a trap.
Blessing, man.
It's a trap. And it's a blessing for him to be able to live like this. Not many of us get to live like that, man. And we need, you feel me? He said, bro, hey, bro, they talking about you look like Jamie Foxx, folks.
Man.
Hey, do though. Hell on that. He do.
Hey, my brother-in-law was just clowning me about that the other day, man, on Facebook.
Hey, then
All
that
right,
must mean
just
I
post
look
a
like,
picture.
then we must look alike in a way then, because where I stay, bro, like 7, even when I went to Ohio, a dude told me, you know who you look like? Jamie Foxx. And I was
Bruh,
like, bro,
hey,
so
cool,
many
cool,
people told
I
me
know
that.
cap.
Cool.
I ain't gonna cap. Two
I
of
thought he
my
was gonna say something
professors,
about our weed.
bruh, two of my professors said I look like Jamie Foxx too. I don't know.
Hey, Miro, where,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Miro, where
I
you
don't
at?
know. I don't know
And
if I
all
should be
three of us
offended or
look
not.
good.
I don't know.
He just asked somebody where they was. Who?
Miro say he from the Lou too.
You was talking to somebody in the chat.
Yeah, somebody. in
Hey,
the
but
chat.
look, man, we keeping it light today. We ain't all serious. Definitely drop some likes, man. This is what we need, more days like this where we could come chop it up and be serious, but we gonna get the laughs in there too, man. It just makes it a more comfortable environment for everybody. Y'all see our grade smoking his marijuana, relaxing his mind.
This ain't no weed. This is a black and mild. I am not gang.
Nigga, you should be
gang.
smoking weed. I'd rather you be smoking weed than smoking the black right now.
I'm switching them out. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
no.
I'm finna turn 30. Soon as I turn 30, ain't no miles, working out, going stupid, dumb, crazy.
All right, I hear you.
I shouldn't have told y'all that shit.
I hear you.
Hey, but look though, man,
That's crazy.
y'all
It's
know
a
what
small
time
world,
it
bro.
is.
Y'all want to keep it going?
It is a small world. But
For
we
real,
gonna end
that's
at
what
about
Miro-
9 o'clock. So we
that's
got
what
like
Miro
another
was.
15 minutes. We're gonna have like another 15
I got a
minutes.
little
So
question.
y'all ask any questions y'all want. Man,
I
we're
got a
gonna be
question.
answering questions and I'm gonna be highlighting questions. And let's do a good job at letting everybody go uninterrupted, getting their thoughts off. Boom.
So I
Hey,
got,
Hood,
I got a
what,
question.
what time it is over there?
It's
This is-
8:44.
Oh,
Yeah. My question is a bit controversial. I think JP can have some good input on this too, as you probably work in corporate, I think. But
Yeah,
we're
my job does
talking
corporate.
about the way people talk. We're talking about the way we look. So what do y'all think about image, the black man's image? Do you think that there's certain types of image that can be unfavorable in the working environment? You know, we all live in a majority white dominated country, and sometimes you got to play the game just to get in the game.
Sure, right.
So what do you think about the image? Like, what do you think? Like Jamal, your haircut, HGB might have something to say about it. What y'all think about it?
Man, judge me by my character. Don't be looking at how I might look a certain way just because I come from this how we dress out here, but how I look and my appearance don't mean that when I open my mouth, you ain't gonna get no intelligence out of me. You know what I'm saying? So especially when I got dreads, I come around certain people with dreads, they be like, he probably gonna steal something. I be like, bro, chill.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people would judge you even though you ain't say nothing to them yet. So you can't even express your intelligence if you are already being judged and being biased to all those certain things. So, like, what do you think about that?
I tell you what, I had dreads.
Judging yourself.
I had dreads
Hey,
before I got
politically fly. Hold up, y'all.
You got dreads, JP?
you gotta go. It's say join right there. So if you see it say join, just click it to join, and then it's gonna send you to an online browser. My bad.
So I had dreads before I got into corporate America, bro. And like,
Yeah, dreads. Wow.
all right, so so I got hired with the dreads, but at the same time when I got my haircut, bro, I done seen like the type of clients I was able to get with a haircut versus with dreads, and then on top of that, some of the things that people were saying in the firm that I work with after I got my haircut, it was like, oh, that look nice. Like, dang. So my dreads didn't look like what?
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's weird, bro. It's like,
and that's
I
why
moved out of Atlanta because of that, bro. Atlanta, I stayed out there for a year. They passed a law basically saying they could discriminate against you if you got dreads. I said, well, fuck out here. I'm going back to Ohio.
Hey, look, I think we got to be honest. Not be honest, but you got to play the game the way the game is set up sometimes.
Yeah.
You could try to make your own route, but it's going to be 10 times harder. And I'm not
Harder.
saying to confirm over and to not be who you are, but a lot of people got dread. Like, let's just get down to it. A lot of niggas got dreads because they seen a lot of other niggas get dreads and it look cool. So I'm just going to put that out there. But I ain't saying you got it because of that. But I know a lot of niggas when it was cool started getting dreads when everybody else.
When Chief Keef came out, everybody got dreads.
Exactly.
Everybody.
My point. But
They was all hiding their
that,
dreads in front of their face like this.
yeah, trying to. You feel me with this shit?
So you Jamal.
But look,
Jamal
though, listen. So wait. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So I feel as though you have to sometimes play like, bro. You gotta get in that door. And then you get to, dreads don't make you who you are. So if I could lose the dreads and just get a nice cut, and then it'll open me up to this whole realm of life in which they're going to discriminate against me if I got the dreads. So why not just get through there? And then you can be who you want after you get in and make yourself comfortable in that environment. They might like who you are. They might appreciate who you are, but a lot of people, they're scared. And sometimes you gotta like not compromise but sometimes you have to make a compromise to get what you want, and while giving them, just making people feel comfortable. I'm sorry, the narrative has been pushed that we're dangerous if we look a certain way. And realistically, in certain environments, it just looks better with a haircut, period. I'm sorry. It looks better.
I ain't even dangerous.
It just looked better.
A wise man said the world doesn't owe you any understanding. And
period.
If that's the way things are right now, if you gotta put food on the table, that's what you gotta do.
That's what it came down to me. It's like I ain't got that much pride in me. You know what I'm saying? To be saying like, let me keep the dread because y'all should accept. Like, no, they just don't accept it in corporate America. I understand how that game is, and it's like I got a family to feed, and it is what it is.
They talk about some guys get a fresh cut and still look scary.
I can't lie. I can't let the dreads go.
Hey, I appreciate you too. I politically fight for that, man. Definitely means a lot to me, man. When y'all, it means a lot to me when y'all really just sit on here and be able to engage and sit here doing talks like this. Being a member, it just adds the icing on the cake for the boys. So I definitely appreciate you, going out your way to do that. You didn't have to, so I definitely appreciate you for so.
Yeah,
man.
And the thing is, once you get in the game and you get some power, you can change the game, right? Yeah. So there's culture resource groups and all these things that you can force change in the interviews and all that. I know some people who got in my corporate company with dreads and all that. That's because we're trying to enforce some diversity and some bias training. So, but that's not the majority of companies, though. You know what I mean? That's not the majority of the country. So would JP and Jamal, would you recommend black men to cut their hair?
I would recommend black men going against the grain to do everything that and what I mean by going against the grain that is popular in the hood. That means cut the dreads, want to go into the workforce because the stigma that comes behind dreads is like, not saying that everybody gonna think like you or think like that, but at the end of the day, bro, it's a more professional look. It's more healthier for you, period. Dreads is dirty. I don't even know if y'all know, but that is so nasty. His hair being that like that is very unsanitary. and it's very dirty. It might look cool, but it's nasty. Like a lot of people who got dreads, their hair is dirty. So much stuff get caught up in there. It's dirty. Like, let's be honest about it. It's really dirty. And do y'all know why they call it dreads? People that know why they call dreads don't even call them dreads. They get offended if you call them dreads.
Locks.
They gonna tell you to call them locks. Exactly. They gonna tell you to call them dreads. They gonna tell you to call them locks. But hey, that's just how I feel. But if you, I feel like we should. I wish that we lived in a world in which that we could be accepted the way we are. But since we aren't, we are just gonna have to do whatever we can to, like, bro, forget the image. Your hair don't make you. My haircut don't make me. But if I can get something from looking this way that can elevate me from this to this, and I ain't losing no morals over it, don't let your morals be compromised. You cutting your hair ain't a moral.
Yeah.
Just give me strength, I detox my shit to keep it.
He said,
my feelings,
I disagree.
Jamal.
I'm gonna show what hair can do. What can hair do? What the fuck can you do with your hair? Besides,
these motherfuckers don't pay no bills.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what can you do with it?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Bro, if somebody asked me
what
to
about
cut
you,
my
JP?
hair for a year, I might cut it. But I'm gonna keep the dreads and I'm gonna put them back on
If
there like
somebody
Lil
offered
J.
you, if somebody offered you to work for their business, but all you had to do was cut your hair and you finna make $100,000 a year, you gonna cut your hair, you're not gonna think twice about it. And if you don't, you a fool. I ain't saying that they told
cut
you
them
to
and put them in
compromise
the
your hair.
bag.
They gonna just say, we want a professional look, slice, smooth, clean cut. Bro, they don't even let a lot of dudes have beards. You gotta cut this, so they don't only target black
That
folks.
is true.
White dudes be having to cut this too. You're not going in there with no full beard. So don't get so lost into the racism world and thinking that they always, because it's like rules is rules for everybody. You feel me? And yes, we got more rules than a lot of other people, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to get to the root of it.
And those rules can change. Like, say you cut your hair, get 100,000.
Y'all don't tell white folks that.
Now you can change the rules.
The white folks don't be having dreads. Like, nobody cares what they have in their head. And white folks already got it. We talking about people who are disadvantaged. For us to actually be able to bridge the gap, we're gonna have to do things that probably don't make us comfortable. We're cutting our hair. I'm not talking about you lose your morals, but things like cutting our hair, we're not comfortable with. Like, so we wish that we could keep it. But sometimes to bridge the gap, you're gonna have to go, like, forget the image. You make whatever image you want, but you got to get through the door to make that image popular. You can't get through that door on your own sometimes. So sometimes you got to go and look a certain way to get a certain something. Look, they just keep popping in. You done started
crazy. FYI, all jokes aside, I did cut my dreads like 3 times already. I have cut my dreads multiple times for gigs. I just grew them up.
You got back. Crazy hair then, ain't it? You got what you mix with if your hair can keep growing like that?
I'm Haitian. I'm Haitian, black, white, and I forget the last one. Shit.
Dang. Mm-hmm. Well, a lot of us got white.
Hey, JP, what about you?
Why y'all so angry and hateful?
You said what, bro?
So, what you think, JP? Would you recommend people?
Dreads definitely look nice.
Yeah, I mean, I cut my hair, bro, because how
y'all gonna jump the only dread nigga in here?
Look, though, nobody's recommending y'all to cut y'all hair unless you are about to walk into like, if you know, like, let's be honest, most of the niggas in the hood, they ain't got no aspirations to be walking nowhere with no suit and ties on.
My job is a type of job. So like, I cut my hair, bro. Like, they was paying me enough to where bro, it ain't that to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's serious, but at the same time, it ain't that serious to walk away from being able to
bro,
take.
What is Polo Glocky on, bro?
He said,
bro, I will cut these.
He's talking about
bands.
He said if it's for a professional.
Yeah, he's talking about fuck the rules. Fuck the rules, gonna be broke.
Fuck the rules. Yeah, exactly. But you gotta apply by rules. Even in the Bible, it talks about like you gotta rules are in place for a reason. If there was no rules, then there would be more madness even than what it even is right now.
Mm-hmm.
If there wasn't no jail, then it would it'd be little things that all with that mindset. It's just like a person like that, he gonna go take everything that he wants. That type of nigga right there, nigga, if I want $1 million and y'all ain't gonna give it to me, I'm finna go take it from somebody else. No, like, bro, you gotta change your mindset because it can be one seed that you think that just ruin it all.
The thing is, dreads is like a historical hair type, so it's a fucked up rule. It's a fucked up rule, but you gotta play the game though to get in the door. So when you get in the door, you go higher. You change the rules and be good.
Not only that, because you can get hired. I mean, they ain't about to straight deny
Look,
job.
I like
dreads.
I like the dreads and stuff.
You work with the people that you able to work with. They gon'. I mean, you can't force somebody to do business with you. Put it like that. So where it's laws that's protecting you to be able to get hired with a certain firm or a certain company, you can't force clients to do business with you. So if you want to go after more, a full client, and they probably not going to talk to you unless you clean cut. So I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like y'all right, you gotta play the game right, man. It's like what's more important. If it's that important to you, like HB said, or HG said, cut the dreads off, put them in a bag, put them back on at a later time. For real,
bro. I have done that, bro. I have cut my dreads. I post some pictures with me with no dreads on my shit. Y'all gonna be like, what the
fuck? Your dreads keep getting long.
Huh?
Putting them back in your head.
What's that?
That's how your dreads is still long because you keep putting them back to your head. I'm thinking you started from the bottom and now
these is
nigga, you cheating.
Nah,
you doing what Duke did. They get out
straight out the scalp.
Niggas
I had some other ones that I had tried.
Niggas look like the troll under the bridge. And they just put their dreads back in. Oh, brilliant. Hey, Bernardo, look, ain't nobody ishing on the dreads. We're literally gonna keep. Look, a lot of this shit is facts over opinions. Facts over what y'all want to be true. We talking about the way the world is, not the way you want the world to be. Nigga, the world ain't accepting your dreads. Cut them and get and elevate yourself, or nigga, keep it and stay stagnant and stay wherever you are.
It really ain't even about the dreads for real. It's about when you start to get when you get to working with people that's more higher up.
Yeah,
like
man.
You having dreadlocks is kind of it's uncomfortable to them for some reason. It's intimidating. Yeah. Like they don't, you know what I'm saying? So you want to come up, you're gonna have to cut the man shit. Get a Gumby right quick. Fuck it.
Us as black people, bro, we gotta understand that we gotta do things different. And we steady trying to fight. And we steady, like the main thing is a lot of black people, we continuously trying to fight the race war. But we never once look at our people and say, like, nigga, maybe we doing it wrong. Maybe we just doing it wrong. Y'all ever thought about that? That we doing it, we going about it the wrong way. We want to be divided so we don't talk to them. But it's like somebody got to be the bigger people. And like y'all say, we so goated up. We gods and goddesses and we the chosen people. So we should have a certain a love and sunshine that shines off of us more than negativity, more than hate. We should be different because we suppose, like, y'all think we so much better than everybody. So y'all say, like, let's show it in a different way and not in the way in which people gonna be hating us, but they gonna be like, dang, like they really different. They love, they appreciate, they like, I want to get to know them. Now you feel me? But if we, continue to let hate turn us into those that we despise, we never get nowhere. There's so many people that don't hate black people. They hate white folks.
They're going crazy.
From what happened. He said slave talk. Nigga, what do you mean by slave talk?
Y'all,
the only slave is y'all who thinking that y'all continue. You're enslaved to your own to your own ignorance.
They took that.
Black people are enslaved to their own ignorance. But y'all can go ahead, bro. We gonna go for like 5 more minutes.
The thing is, you're not.
Go ahead, bro.
Y'all can
you're like 5 minutes. You're not kissing ass. You're not kicking ass for the white folks and all that. What you're doing is you're creating a favorable image, which there is not rules, but like unspoken rules about favorable images. But the thing is, you're playing the game so you can get in the game to change the game, right? That's what you're doing. You're getting in the game to change the game as you get up. You're not just submitting to the fucked up rules. Like, you're not doing that. But if you're trying to feed your family, if you're trying to progress, if you're trying to do something with your life, you gotta play the game.
These
You gotta stop wearing those.
they not worried
graphic
about no
t-shirts.
game, Donovan. We worried about this. Just let's read some of the comments. We already the bigger people. We integrated, got our lanes of knowledge took. Then the next one says they think that because y'all take where my stand, we being ignorant and control with our stance. No, I'm being free through love, dickhead, stupid man. Being ignorant and hating people ain't gonna get like nigga, you're gonna be stressed, depressed, hating the next person. But if I love everybody and I'm just going on and I'm living life vicariously through love, nigga, you're going to have more good days than bad days. Man, frustration come through what y'all trying to blame people for y'all not being on y'all shit. That's what it is. That's what y'all do. Y'all hypocrites because you won't get off your lazy fucking ass and go build a life for yourself. So you're going to keep blaming the white man and blaming slave shit because you a lazy fucking goofy. You a lazy goofy, and the world has taught us to be lazy and blame people for our own mishaps. Don't give me your bag. Get out your fucking feelings. You niggas is in y'all feelings too much.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all in y'all feelings more than the dude with the dreads. And just FYI, because a lot of y'all act like he tripping, bro. When I ever cut my dreads, that's when I was young. My dreads is long now just because I'm on some. I ain't finna cut my shit for you. I go somewhere else and get some money. It's money everywhere, G. Mm-hmm. If you want to keep your dread, if you fucked up and you ain't got shit, you better cut them dreads. But if you know how to move with your hair and you can get in and finagle your way in the motherfucking places, you would do that. Because I be like,
getting mad because you, bro. Wait, nigga, you don't have no truth from speaking on, nigga. That's the truth to you. Your ass probably ain't never been outside your hood and talking like this. Where the fuck have you been talking like this? People who've actually traveled the world and like, dude, white people help me to y'all so stuck with that racial shit in y'all heart that you the equivalent to the racist white man, you goofy ass little boy. What makes you any different? Oh, because back then we didn't enslave them? Nigga, was you enslaved? Was you picking cotton? Was your granddaddy that you knew picking cotton? Was he enslaved then? Get y'all goofy ass on, man. Y'all keep crying.
I gotta
shit never even hit y'all. It never even hit you at the back of your door. You niggas is crying for shit that happened way back when, so y'all could keep using it as an excuse for y'all not to elevate y'all minds and to elevate y'all loves and to elevate y'all life. Yo, weird. Hey, women. These the niggas who y'all stay far and fast away from. These niggas who gonna keep looking for everybody else. This nigga don't got a job. He ain't trying to get no job, but he gonna keep looking to the white man as if it ain't a job out there to get. Nigga, money is out there for you to get. Education is out there for you to get. That shit everywhere. You can't run from it. Y'all choose not to. You choose not to force yourself to elevate the way. Y'all just bums. And bums don't got nothing to do with what you have on. It has everything to do with what's inside of you. Niggas be spiritually dumb bums. Niggas spiritual bums. That's what I talk about. I ain't talking about if you don't wear design, if you wear FUBU, you a bum. No, I'm talking about what's on the inside makes y'all bums. Niggas is low life. Sorry, but I have to be honest.
All right.
Goldie Rose said something about how she said, "You right, you got a point, but we have to be honest. Look at the black women Supreme Court justice. I think she's talking about KBJ. They treated the lady bogus as hell just because her race. And like, really, like, if you look really, man, it's just I don't know why black people get involved for real with politics because we don't got no politicians in there for real representing us, to be honest. But just from the Democrat side, you saw how they treated the white woman. What was her name? Amy Coney Barrett. They treated her the same way. You know, Democrats treated that the white justice, what's his name, Brett Kavanaugh. They treated him the same way. It's just Republicans and Democrats always fighting back and forth, bro. And like I don't even know why we get involved in all that because they really don't got nothing to do with us at the end of the day. Like we don't. Where you see a black political party. We had one, the Black Panthers, but it ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? Because we let that die down because he wanted to follow Martin Luther King and his integration policy. But we really never, man, I go on a tangent about that though, man. But look, They don't really
A
care.
lot of this shit is like red herrings. Even with the political shit, they all on one side, they all on one team. Once the people understand that we on one team, the elite, all the political people, all the people that you see on the news, it's a reason why they put them in place, because they don't do what the fuck that the elite need them to do. Us, we all are on one accord, but we don't know it. We all suffering from the same thing.
Hey, Hood, what's the elite? What's the elite? Just the people that don't know.
The 1%. It's the 1%. The elite is the 1%.
I was just saying that.
When you, I'm just saying the elite is the 1%. The people that literally control the narratives.
Yep.
It's the people who control the narratives. Y'all need to look up. It's only like 12 or 13 families that actually sit on top of all the entire world. 12 or 13. The Rothschilds, literally, one family own all the world government banks except for like one or maybe two. The Rothschilds own damn near all world banks, and money runs the world. It's like, bro, it's a game, people.
And the Federal Reserve, the Federal Reserve is not even that's not even part of the government. The Federal Reserve is a private bank, bro. That's a
They don't even know that the United States ain't even whole. The United States is splitting into two. The United States is split in half. Literally. That's why in the NFL, you get the NFC, the AF, bro, it's split. You feel me? It ain't all together how they make it seem, but it's all a part of a game, divide and conquer. That's why you got a red and you got a blue and then you got all it, bro. It's just confusion. It's confusion to always keep us.
People don't even know how a banking system works, bro. Like it's crazy how they named it the Federal Reserve to try to trick people into thinking that it's an actual government-owned entity. The Federal Reserve is a private bank, bro. The U.S. government borrows money from the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve basically controls the money supply. They pump money into the economy, and they pull money out of the economy. So when the Federal Reserve buys U.S. Treasury notes, bills, bonds, they're pulling money out of the economy, or they pushing money into the economy when they do that. And then when they sell those same government securities back to the government that sells it to the public, they're pulling money back out of the economy. It's called quantitative easing, and it's called M1, M2, and M3 money supply control, basically. And this affects everybody's retirement in one way or another. This affects the whole economy as we know it. And the government is straight in business with a private bank, and they in debt to this private bank. The government is $31 trillion in debt right now.
In debt when money is fake.
$31 trillion in debt. And
so what are they really in debt for? They could print out $1 billion today. They burn millions of dollars.
They in debt with the Federal Reserve. That's what they owe. They owe the Federal Reserve, bro.
But what do they really owe them? Money? Because they can print it out and send it to them. It's more than that. The real money ain't the paper. The real money is gold, oil, wheat, all the shit that you feel me? We worried about this, but the real money is in gas, oil, all that different shit. You get what I'm saying?
Military power.
Exactly. Powers, shit that make the world actually go.
Right.
Not the paper that we make, but the shit that God already had in the world. You feel me? We ain't make oil and all that shit. It was already there. We might.
Yeah, well, you know what? They took us off the gold standard back in 1974 under Nixon, bro. So basically, the U.S. declared bankruptcy when they did
that shit.
They declared bankruptcy when they did that. When we went off the gold standard, so it used to be where the U.S. could only give out money that they had in gold reserves in paper form. The dollar was a gold note. It was a gold certificate. You could trade it in at the bank for the same amount of gold. So if you had a $10 bill, you could go to the bank, trade it in for $10 of gold. What happened? They started printing extra money that they didn't have reserved in gold, and instead of paying their debt off to the American people, they took the gold standard away. And so basically when they did that, they effectively filed for bankruptcy. They said, we don't have the amount of gold that we have money or gold certificates out there. So what we're going to do, instead of tell y'all the truth about how we bankrupt, we just going to go off the gold standard. And we're going to use a floating dollar rate. And then the US dollar became the world superpower. because it was backed by the trust of the American people to pay their debts that the government just couldn't pay off themselves. So that's the system that we still have today. And they did it twice, bro. U.S. government declared for bankruptcy twice. They did it in 1974 under Nixon, and they did it way back in, I think it was 1913 under Dwight D. Eisenhower, I believe. Or not Dwight D. Eisenhower. I forget what president it was, but they filed for bankruptcy twice. They did it twice. And it used to be illegal to own gold, bro. It used to be illegal to own gold. They was literally like going and taking people's gold because they didn't have it in the bank, so they was trying to get it all back.
That's crazy.
Yep. So our U.S. dollar is not backed by anything but our trust. We just believe it's worth something, and that's why it's still alive today, because we believe it's.
Man, that's crazy. We're going to have to, man, resume this another day, man. I'm about to get off. One, I want to say this was very engaging. We did talk about some sad things. We talked about some very emotional things, but then we were able to talk about a lot of informational things. And we got to have more talks like this, JP. I definitely appreciate you for coming on. Donovan, HG, my boy, Mira, I appreciate y'all for, coming on, sharing y'all wisdom. And just like having these talks, we got to have a lot more of these talks. We're going to have 100 more of these talks, 100 more of just higher elevation, just a different way of thinking, different perspectives, 1,000 more, however many God, intervene and bring us together to fellowship. But look, all of everything that we do is for, it's for us to continue. We speak life into y'all because it helps us be the light that we want y'all to be as well. So don't think like when we teaching but we all soaking this all up. When Mira speaking, I'm soaking it up. When High Grade speaking, Donovan speaking, JP speaking, I'm soaking it up. You get me? We got to be able to soak up the jewels that actually have substance to them when we want to change our lives. Like, I don't know if we forgot what was the goal, but a lot of us that's in the hood, the goal was to always get out of the hood. Are we getting complacent? For real, are we getting complacent with dying in the hood before we ever even get to experience what life is? Niggas is dying before they get to live, bro. And then I'm going to end it off on that, man. Y'all know how I do it. I'm going to end it off on a prayer. We're going to always end all of our lives off on a prayer, man. So if y'all could bow y'all heads with me, man, during this time, I appreciate it. My Father, in Jesus' name, and in Yeshua HaMashiach, I pray, and I just want to give you thanks in this moment, right now, my Father God. I give you thanks in this moment and praise you in this moment, my Father God. Hallelujah. We love you. We appreciate everything that you are going to do in our lives that align with your will. We love you. We appreciate everything that you're going to do for our family, for everything that aligns with your will. We love you, and we thank you for the rising in frequency, the rising in education in the mind, my Father God, and for the rising that you're about to do over our lives. You're about to be fruitful in our lives, my Father God, and we thank you for it. We're speaking love and blessings that come from you for over our lives. I pray that you would put your hands and open up doors for my brothers that Satan can't close, and close the ones that Satan can't open, my Father. Let these men on the panel voices be heard to affect the kid. Their testimony is as powerful as mine, my Father God. There's more testimonies that's out there in the world that are powerful as mine, my Father God. And I just pray that you continue to give us the platforms to be able to speak life into our youth, speak life into ourselves, my Father God, because the world is doing a mighty great job at being a world, and that's pushing death. That's pushing no love. It's pushing everything of the negative. When they do want us to love, they want us to love on something that ain't of you. So, my Father God, I just pray that you can be with us in all the times of our needs right now, my Father God. I just want to say a prayer for your heavenly shield to be covering over our homes, our houses, all devices that Satan try to use to go against what your will is for our life, my Father God. I just pray that you will bind all heavenly and righteous prayer around the world to fight the battles of the unseen, to fight the battles in which that we can't fight with our physical beings, my Father God. I know prayer works. My Father, and I just send these prayers with love and righteousness, and I just pray that these things be in Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all be easy, brothers.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. We definitely gonna get this back up real soon, man. Saturday, we gonna doing a late night live, man. We gonna go crazy this Saturday, man. So we're gonna have a big crowd. So I appreciate y'all boys, man. Y'all have a good one.
All right.